What is going on, guys? It's Roanoke Gaming, and I know YouTube is about to be flooded with a whole bunch of these videos, but after watching the Microsoft conference, I am ecstatic about what's coming out. I'm a little more ecstatic about some other things, but I figured that I would bring y'all a top 10 of what I am super happy to see in the conference. And if you happen to find this channel, and it's not usually what you watch, and you enjoy it, go ahead and sub. I put out videos all the time on lore. Otherwise, just enjoy the top 10, man. So the number 10 that I'm actually looking forward to is going to be Cyberpunk. I haven't actually gotten to play Cyberpunk before, but I have seen, I believe, maybe a couple years ago, the game itself, be played, and I think it was on Twitch or something. But what really interests me about this game is it's sort of like you've got the crime-ridden city, it appears, you've got the mafia bosses or what are at the top, in the streets, just chaos, and I don't know why, but everybody wants to go to this city, so it kind of makes me want to go to this city. But I believe it's only going to be in the Xbox store, so no Xbox Game Pass or anything like that, but it definitely does look interesting. It catches your attention, and I don't know, maybe it's all the bright colors, but it looks like a good game. It looks like it could definitely be worth a buy, and it looks like, figuring out what's going on, hey man, that's what games are about, and that's what makes them fun. The next one I'm excited to see is obviously going to be Dying Light. Now, I don't know if you played the first Dying Light, but the game itself is very interesting. It uses parkour, you're jumping around, you're slamming down zombies, but in the first one, there was a main antagonist, but you really didn't affect the environment too much. I mean, you could turn on a safe house and that would really be it. But in this one, it appears that they're going more for kind of like choose what happens. Like I said, in the first one, there was a main antagonist. He really didn't play that huge of a role. It really was just kind of like an open world sort of deal with zombies. But with this one, it appears that the choices that you make are going to influence the environment and what you can do. Now, I mean, it's way too early to call to see how exactly you affect your environment, but nonetheless, it looks like a really pretty game, and I'm sure on the Xbox One X Enhanced, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous, especially in 4K. So that would be a number one I'm definitely looking forward to. So number 9, Dying Light. So for number 8, what I'm looking forward to personally is going to be The Division 2. Now, Division 1, or the First Division, it was a very interesting concept. You're essentially a special task force operating during times of when the country's in crisis, and it really makes for interesting gameplay, and especially with the open world environment. It could have been a lot better than it was, but one of the issues was all the enemies were bullet sponges entirely. If you went to, I think it was like the Dark Zone or whatever, basically you would just get griefed all the time and everything would be lost. So I'm thinking that, they've made the second one. It's going to learn from the mistakes of the predecessor. Look at, I know this isn't really the greatest comparison, but Destiny 1 was supposed to go on for 2 years. They realized they had screwed up great with Destiny 1. So they moved on to Destiny 2, or Bungie did, but they also screwed that up. So not the greatest comparison, but it looks like you're going to be in the capital in the Division, and it appears you're fighting possibly a rogue state within the United States. I think that learn from your predecessors, man. This looks like this could be a really good game, so I'm excited to see what they do with this and where they go with it. Now, this one would be higher up on the list if it weren't promised all the time and then pushed back. You already know what it is, Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 has been a game that has been promised now for, like the last 3 E3s in a row or something like that, and it never actually comes out. So I'm wondering, they say 2019, but it got pushed back to 2018, and then it gets pushed back to 2019. I don't know. Maybe we'll actually get the game this time, and for now, it's going to stay at number 7. I think that the Crackdowns in general are just a blast to play, so this isn't going to be any different, man. I think that we're all going to have a great time with this game. It's going to be fun, but hopefully we actually get this game. So for this next one, simply because I own the YouTube channel and I need to throw this in there. Battletoads, I mean, it's a great meme. So 10 out of 10 meme, whatever. Let's play some Battletoads, I guess. I can't wait to call GameStop. Number 5 of what I'm excited to see is going to be Anthem. Anthem already looks like a beautiful game, and I believe EA has tweeted out recently, or something along those lines. They put out a press conference or something, basically stating that there's no loot boxes because they botched everything with Battlefield 2. So that's a good thing. The microtransactions, they say, are going to be cosmetic only, much like what Titanfall did, because that's what works. Don't let people play or pay to win. Let them play to win. It looks like an interesting game. It looks like it could definitely be some fun, mainly because of the open world aspect and teaming up. I see a lot of open world games at this E3, but either way, man, you look like you're a flying Spartan. Good enough for me. I will wait for the reviews of this game simply because I've been burned in the past, but if it's good, they'll definitely get my $60 out of it. Now we are going to get to the meat and potatoes of it. For number 4, we have Metro Exodus. I kind of stumbled upon the Metro series, and I think I was bored one summer, so I played the first Metro and absolutely loved it. And ever since then, I've just wanted more and more. It appears like in this Metro, it's going to be much more open. You don't need a mask, it seems, in all areas. And it seems to center around the fact that you're on a train, you're going somewhere. Maybe you're just trying to leave Mother Russia. I don't know. So either way, the Metro series has never let me down. And I imagine this game won't be any different. So for number 4, you got my $60 already. As soon as this thing drops, I am definitely going to be killing some Metro. I hope to see you guys do the same out there. Although I don't think it's going to be multiplayer, but it doesn't really matter because, you know what, it's going to be a blast. So number 3 is going to be Fallout 76. Bethesda is, I think we all want Elder Scrolls at this point, but you know what? I can play with some Fallout, man. I am good with that. It's been 3 years, I believe, since Fallout 4 came out. They had actually mentioned that Fallout 76 is going to be 4 times the size of Fallout 4. And the game, it does look quite pretty. It's a nice open world environment. It takes place, I believe, before all of the other Fallouts take place, so you're in like a freshly nuked world. The interesting part about it is you can actually see like living foliage in the game, so not everything is killed. So I guess the land is dying but hasn't been totally killed. It takes place in the hills of West Virginia, or is it Virginia? I can't really remember. Either way, man, it looks like it's going to be fun. It looks like, once again, it's an open world environment. So I think a lot of games are starting to go towards that aspect. But you lived in Vault 76 and you come out and there you go. You are ready to rock, and let's get this done. Fallout 76 at number 3. Now we get to my heart and soul, Gears of War. I have played Gears of War since they put out that first trailer that made you think it was going to be an emotional journey, but really, it's just 2 swole dudes who are lifting buddies, killing monsters. I'm cool with that. It is a great game. Gears 4 threw that curveball at the end, and it looks like they're expanding upon that, as to be expected. So I don't really know what's going on, why they're splitting up, but it looks like you're actually going to be playing as Kate rather than JD, which makes me think, is Gears 6 going to be from Dell's perspective? I don't know. But either way, man, I like the fake out they did where they showed us the little Gears of War pop and the mobile game. I was like, man, kind of limping to the barn. And oh yeah, by the way, we've got Gears 5. And I'm like, there it is. Okay, excellent. So at number 2, Gears of War 5. I'm going to be playing this online. So hit me up on my gamer tag or leave a comment if you want it, and we will definitely be playing when that comes out. So now we get to number 1, and I don't know if you know anything about this channel. Unfortunately, it's not Dead Space, but Halo Infinity. My God. I made a couple videos about how if we didn't see anything from Halo 6, that's a good thing, but this one actually took me by surprise because I didn't recognize the game, which is a good thing, all right? I was looking at it and I'm like, man, what is this, like Uncharted or something? Are you stuck in the wilderness? What is actually happening? And who are these, people walking around? But then they zoom out and you see Chief, and I'm like, oh, the original art style is back. It looks like the game is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know too much about it. It looks pretty open, to be honest, which is what the first 3 were known for. That zoom out to Chief's helmet, man, I'll tell you what, I am very excited where Halo's going. I believe 343 might have had a hint that this might be their last chance to win back their fan base. And you know what? If they nail this, I forgive you for the most part. Just keep doing what you're doing, 343, at that point, all right? Halo Infinity, it looks like it's going to be a fun game. It looks like it's going to be a great game. I hope I'm right, and I hope to see everyone out there playing it. Also, what is a slip space engine? Because that's what's running this, and it looks good. It looks great. So, those are my top 10 games that I'm actually excited for at E3. What do you guys think? What are you excited for? Do you think that I missed any? These were really the ones that, I don't know, I'm a creature of habit. I like playing what I know. Sometimes I branch out there, but sometimes I don't. I want to hear down in the comments, what do you guys want to see? What are you excited for coming out? And, hit me up, man. Let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, then go ahead and hit that sub button. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you want to see lore videos or anything of that nature, tag the Notre Dame bell because I put those things out all the time. All right, guys. Well, that about does it for me. So I will see y'all in the next one.